I'm just very proud of being a part of this program. I think that a lot of other universities do not place an emphasis on art education. You know, there's a lot of other paths you could take, and some of those include other universities just like taking art classes and then taking education classes and being able to then go and get your art education license. But I think Ohio State placing such an emphasis on the actual career of being an art teacher is something that instills confidence in all of the students that are fortunate enough to go through the program.
Maybe it's a cliche answer, but I'm most proud of my confidence. I've never considered myself a confident person. I would say really until I was in this program and until I left this program, because truly the mentors mean so much to me that hearing them drill into my brain that I could do this, that I'm capable and that I'm exceptional, truly makes me think I can do it. Somebody's gonna be super lucky to have me. And everybody around me also knows that. So it's been easy to lean into confidence, which has been very unfamiliar for me, but is becoming a lot more familiar, and it's wonderful.
I'm really proud of the connections that I've made both in my cohort and continuing those relationships and networking through like the teachers that I've met through my like cooperating teachers, and then building those relationships continuing into my own career. I think that it's just such a tight-knit community between like every level, you know, elementary teachers and middle school teachers and high school teachers and college teachers and then teachers who teach teachers. Like I think there is so much that we build those relationships up over time, and I think it's an incredibly prideful thing to be part of that community and like continue to build those connections. Just having like people from the cohort this year reach out, or like the free cohort this year to reach out and like want to talk to me about questions was really fun. And like having my students say, well, I want to go into art education, just getting to see like those things kind of build and give them the connections that they need to. I think that's just such a really beautiful community, and I think that translates into everything. If they're not going, your students are going into art education, like they still feel that love that this community has for them.
There's a couple things I'm really proud of. I'm incredibly proud to be a part of the community. I never have felt alone once in this journey through the cohort, supporting me through the professors, through the university staff. That's something that I feel really proud to be a part of, and hope that I can always be that for other alum and people that are going into our education. I'm also really proud of the confidence that is instilled in me. Art has kind of been this background that has pushed me forward, and I didn't realize the confidence that it was putting into me until I was able to start doing that for other people through the program. And so definitely those two things, the community and confidence.
I think I'm proud to represent it and impact the schools that I'm going into, and having the confidence going into it. I mentioned before, you don't know what you're walking into, whether that's the curriculum, the community, the experience of the kids, how many, but just feeling confident that even if it's brand new and slightly scary, that I will figure it out. I have the resources, I have the support, and feel like I'm really making a mark and really impacting this district and representing Ohio State in the district as well, or representing them in a good light.
I circle back to things from undergrad so often. Like it really helped me to build my philosophy around art education. So I feel really lucky to have worked with professors at OSU and have them been my guide through building up to where I am now. I think it's also awesome to run into people in the wild, like whether it's at a different teaching conference or events, seeing people from my cohort. It's awesome to catch up and see what they've been up to, and I still have contact with a lot of people from my cohort and get to see what they're doing and be inspired by them.
I am most proud of just my ability to continue to be a lifelong learner, where life takes me, being open to that, being open to grow as a teacher, as in all my different identities, and yeah, just being able to kind of roll with that.